Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to discuss about 10th class topic, chapter number first, similarity, practice set 1.4. Look at the first question, practice set 1.4. We are having the ratio of corresponding sides of a similar triangle is 3:5. Then find the ratio of their areas. Now supposed to be we have any two triangle. I would like to assume them as an AB, C, and other triangle becomes we have a PQR. Now we have given the similar triangles were there. That means we have given that here supposed to be a triangle ABC is similar to triangle supposed to be a PQR. Next we have given that ratio of their corresponding sides means ultimately AB divided by we have a PQ, that is equals to BC divided by QR, that is equals to we have a AC divided by PR equals to we have a 3/5. 3:5 in case of proportionality we have given, we can write it is in terms of the ratio as a 3/5. Now we have to find the ratio of their areas. That means we have to find here area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR. Ratio means ultimately the division of areas we have to find. So that we can write by the property of ratio of area of similar triangle. What we have as per the property? So we can write here area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR, that is equals to ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. So you may have any one side. I would like to write here AB square divided by PQ square. So what is the value of AB divided by PQ? We have a 3/5. So I am writing now it is of the form, after all taking square of numerator and denominator common, we can write AB divided by PQ the whole square. So that should implies now area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle we have a PQR equals to AB divided by PQ we have a 3 divided by 5 and the whole square. So that 3 square becomes 9 and 5 square becomes 25 after all separating the square. So here we are getting ratio of area of triangle ABC and triangle PQR equals to 9 divided by 25. So that we are having the ratio. You may write in case of proportionality it is of the form area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle PQR equals to we have a 9:25. Now look at the question number second, practice set 1.4. It is an activity. If triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR and AB is to PQ equals to 2:3, then fill in the blanks. Now as per the ratio of area of two similar triangle, we have area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR equals to squares of their ratio of corresponding sides. AB corresponds to PQ, so we are having AB square divided by PQ square. That means 2 square divided by 3 square, 2 square becomes 4 and 3 square becomes 9. So that we have the fill in the boxes as a PQ square 4 and 9 respectively. Look once now question number 3 from practice set 1.4. If triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, area of triangle ABC is 80, area of triangle PQR is 125, then fill in the blanks. Now as per the ratio of area of two similar triangle, we have area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle, second triangle we are having PQR, that is equals to we have given 80 divided by 125. So that by the ratio of area of two triangle we can write ratio of areas of two similar triangle equals to ratio of square of their corresponding sides. Now we have the corresponding sides here AB and PQ. So I am taking now AB square divided by PQ square. So area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR we have 80 divided by 125, that is equals to AB square divided by PQ square. Now we well known 16 5s are 80 and 25 5s are we have 125. So I am writing 16 divided by 25 equals to we have AB square divided by PQ square. We have to evaluate for AB divided by PQ. Now taking square root on both sides so that we are getting square root of 16 is 4, square root of 25 is 5, that is equals to we have a AB divided by PQ. So ultimately AB divided by PQ equals to 4 divided by 5. Look at the question number 4 from practice set 1.4. Triangle LMN is similar to triangle PQR. 9 times area of triangle PQR equals to 16 times area of triangle LMN. So if QR equals to 20, then find MN. Now look at once we have supposed to be a triangle LMN, and that should be now the similar to other triangle. We have let it be the triangle PQR, which is of the form like way. So given two triangles are similar, and we have 9 times area of triangle PQR, that is equals to 16 times we have area of triangle LMN. So that we can write it is as, after all shifting 9 from LHS to RHS and 16 from RHS to LHS, we are getting area of triangle PQR divided by area of triangle LMN, that is equals to 16 divided by 9. So once the given two triangles are similar, I am writing as triangle LMN is similar to triangle PQR. That means triangle PQR is similar to triangle LMN by the property of symmetricity in the mathematics. So that once the triangles are similar, then we have by the ratio of area of two similar triangle, we can write area of triangle. First triangle, now we have the PQR, triangle PQR divided by area of triangle, we have second triangle as a LMN, that is equals to ratio of squares of their corresponding side. Now we have given QR equals to 20 degree, so QR corresponds to MN, so that we are writing QR square divided by MN square. Now we have the ratio of their area is 16:9, so I am writing 16 divided by 9 equals to QR value we have 20, so that we are getting 20 square divided by MN square. So now 20 square becomes a 400, so that we are having 16 divided by 9 equals to 400 divided by MN square. We are finding the value of MN square first. So MN square located in case of denominator, so try to take reciprocal on both sides so that we are getting 16 divided by 9 equals to we have a MN square divided by 400. So after all shifting the 400 from RHS to LHS, it will gives us 9 into 400 divided by 16 equals to we have a MN square. Now we well known 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are we have a 32, remainder is 8, it generates 80, and 16 fives are we have a 80. So that we are having now MN square equals to 9 into 25 becomes 225. We are finding the value of MN, taking square root on both sides, we are getting MN equals to square root of 25 is 15. So that we are having value of MN equals to 15. Look at the question number 5 from practice set 1.4. Areas of two similar triangle are 225 square centimeter and 81 square centimeter. If a side of a smaller triangle is 12 centimeter, then find the corresponding side of the bigger triangle. So whatever be the triangle having greatest area, that should be the greater triangle, or you might be says the bigger triangle, and whatever be the triangle having least area, that should be a smaller triangle. So let us try to draw the figure. Supposed to be we are having the triangle LMN and a triangle PQR. So area of triangle LMN we have given 225, area of triangle PQR we have given 81. Smaller triangle we have as an triangle PQR, and the bigger triangle we have as an triangle LMN. So side of the smaller triangle, take any one side. Suppose I would like to take PQ. PQ equals to we have a 12 centimeter. Then try to evaluate now corresponding side. So PQ corresponds to LM. So try to evaluate the value of LM. So how will we get the value of LM? So that firstly we have the area of triangle here LMN is equals to 225 square centimeter, and next to it area of triangle PQR equals to we have a 81 square centimeter. So that area of triangle LMN divided by we have an area of triangle PQR equals to 225 divided by 81. Now both 225 and 81 are divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6 and 3 7s are we have a 21. 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 15. So that we are having 75 divided by 27. Again both are divisible by 3. 3 9s are 27, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. So that we are having the ratio is of the form 25 divided by 9. Now we have given the two triangles are to be similar. So I am writing as triangle LMN is similar to triangle PQR. So once the triangles are similar, then we have by the property of ratio of area of two similar triangle. What we have now? Area of first triangle we have LMN divided by area of triangle second triangle we have a PQR, that is equals to ratio of squares of their corresponding side. Now we have the value of PQ and we are trying to evaluate the LM, so that I am writing LM square divided by PQ square. So now we have the area of triangle LMN divided by area of triangle PQR equals to 25 divided by 9. So that we have 25 divided by 9 equals to LM square divided by PQ value we have a 12. So that we are getting 12 square. So after all simplifying, we have a 25 divided by 9 equals to LM square divided by 144. So after all shifting now the 144, we are getting 25 into 144 divided by 9, that is equals to LM square. So no need to find 25 into 144. Once we are taking now the square root on both sides, so that each and every numbers are we have to take the square root. So that we are having 25 is a square root 5, 144 is a square root 12, 9 is a square root 3. Now 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are we have a 12, so that 5 4s are becomes a 20 centimeters. So that we are having therefore corresponding side of bigger triangle is equals to 20 centimeter. Look at the question number 6 from practice set 1.4. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equilateral triangles. If area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle DEF equals to 1:2 and AB equals to 4, then find DE. So once we have given here triangle ABC and DEF are the equilateral triangles, so I am drawing the triangle over here. We have first triangle as an ABC whose sides are equal, means it is an equilateral triangle. Next to it we have other triangle, that is DEF. All sides are equal, equilateral triangle, and ultimately each and every angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 60 60 degrees. So definitely now the given two triangles are similar. Is it or not? By using angle test we may write. So I would like to write here, in triangle we have ABC and a triangle we have DEF. Angle A is congruent to angle D. You may write BAC or CAB is congruent to DEF or FDE in terms of 3 letters. Next to it angle B is congruent to angle E, and lastly angle C is congruent to angle F. Why? Both are same reason we are having 60 degree. So once all 3 angles of a one triangle are congruent to corresponding 3 angles of the other triangle, so that we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. By which test? By angle test. In short we may write it as a AAA test. Now once the given two triangles are similar, so that we can write by the property of ratio of area of two similar triangle. We are having here area of a triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF, that is equals to ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. Now we have given AB and we have to evaluate the DE. So that AB corresponds to DE, so I am writing here AB square divided by DE square. So area, we have given the proportionality. Area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle DEF equals to 1:2. So I am writing in terms of the ratio, we are having 1/2, that is equals to AB value we have a 4, so I am writing 4 square divided by DE square. Now the 4 square becomes a 16, so that we are having 16 divided by DE square. We are finding the value of DE square first, so let's take reciprocal on both sides. We are getting 2 divided by 1 equals to 16, as becomes now DE square divided by 16, the reciprocal of RHS. So that 16 twos are, we have a 32, we are getting DE square equals to 32. Now once a DE square equals to 32, taking square root on both sides, we are getting DE equals to root of 32. 32 we can write it as a 16 twos are 32. After all, taking 16 outside the square root, we are having DE equals to 4 times root of 2. Hence we have the DE value 4 times root of 2 units. Now look at the question number 7 from practice set 1.4. If figure 1.66 segment PQ is parallel to segment DE, area of triangle PQF equals to 20 units, PF equals to 2 times DP, then find area of quadrilateral DPQE by completing the following activity. Area of triangle PQF equals to 20 units, PF equals to 2 times DP. Let's assume that DP equals to X. I am writing over the diagram DP equals to X. So that the value of PF, we have the PF equals to 2 times DP, and once a DP equals to X, so that we are getting PF equals to 2 times X. So DF equals to, now look at the DF. Once the point D, P and F are collinear, we can write DF equals to DP plus PF. So DP value we have as a X and PF value we have a 2X. X plus 2X, we are getting 3X. Now look at the triangle FDE, where we have FDE means overall triangle, like blue shaded triangle we have FDE. And the next triangle we are having triangle FPQ. Look at the triangle FPQ, that red shaded triangle we are having FPQ. Angle FDE, look at the angle FDE is congruent to. Now here once we have given the PQ, this one segment that is parallel to DE, so that FDE and angle FPQ are pairs of corresponding angle, so they are congruent. So I am writing FPQ. Next to it we have a FED. Look at the angle FED, this one angle. Now it is congruent to an angle FQP. FQP. Why? Because they are again corresponding angle. Once lines are parallel, pairs of corresponding angle are congruent. So the given two triangle FDE and FPE are similar by angle test. So once the triangles are similar, ratio of their area is equal to square of the sides the ratio. Which sides we will require? We will require here PF and ultimately DF. So I am writing here FDE. FDE means overall triangle that has a sides now DF square divided by FPQ. Corresponding sides of DF is nothing but we have the PF. So I am writing PF the whole square. DF we have the 3X. So we are getting 3X the whole square. And PF we have as a 2X. So we are getting 2X square. Now 3X the whole square divided by we have a 2X the whole square. 3 square becomes 9 into X square as a X square. 2 square becomes 4, X square as a X square. Now x square and x square from numerator denominator getting cancelled, we are getting 9 divided by 4. So that we can write now area of triangle FDE. Try to shift FPQ from LHS to RHS. It should be the multiplier to 9 by 4. Now we have area of triangle FPQ. FPQ means the triangle PQF, that is equals to, we have a 20. We may read FPQ, QFP or PQF for the same triangle. We can read it along 6 different ways. Now 4 ones are 4, 4 5s are, we have a 20, 9 into 5 will be the remainder, and 9 5s are, we have a 45. So now we have to find that area of quadrilateral DPQF. Look at now the green shaded quadrilateral. This quadrilateral is the area we have to find. How to get that? We have to subtract area of triangle FPQ, this red shaded triangle, from the overall triangle we have a FDE. So that we are having now area of triangle FDE, that is equals to 45, and PQF FPQ, that means we have the area as a 20. So 45 minus 20, we are getting 25. So the area of, we can say, is quadrilateral DPQE equals to 25 square units. Thank you.